Guys, hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl, Engineer Lynette, and welcome to another episode of me just discussing how life has been lately and the monologues that I have been having over the late few days. So, okay, I don't know, give me 1 second, please. Let me just pause the video. Yeah, so sorry for that interruption, guys. I was just putting on my mic, and yeah, so I was saying previously I've been having monologues about what if one day this influencing, this YouTube thing kind of, brings me the success that I want. What if I become something big? What if in a month I'll be like making $2,000, $3,000? That's a lot of money. If I start making like $3,000, that's around 300,000 shillings. Going the system of conversion of like a dollar equals to 100 Kenyan shillings. So if I get like $3,000, that's like upwards of 300,000 shillings and above. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, okay, we've seen so many influencers and we've seen their lifestyles, and this is the kind of lifestyles that I would like label as explosive lifestyles. All of a sudden you want to move to this affluent environment. You want to move to these environments that people pay upwards of 150,000 shillings in rent, or 160,000 shillings in rent. You want to all of a sudden have people doing your makeup that is like outrageously so costly, and some of these influencers are so out of touch with reality that you just wonder, like, is there a time, as in, have they ever been broke in their life? I mean, I'm a trust fund baby, but it doesn't mean I am rich, okay? I have not yet attained the age where the trust fund is released to me, but I'm a trust fund baby. I lost my dad previously, and he left quite a chunk of money for me. And that's another problem with YouTube. Anything little that happens in your life, something that's supposed to be a secret, you just find yourself exposing it, even if it's not necessary. And yeah, that's a big problem with influencing. Your private life is kind of like reduced. We have three lives: our public lives, our private lives, and our secret lives. So when you're into influencing, kind of your private life is infused with your public life. So yeah, so your public life is kind of the same with your private life. But I don't want to introduce so many people into this channel. Like, if I have babies, I wouldn't want them to be introduced to my platform. If I have a boyfriend or a husband, I wouldn't want them to be introduced. Like, if they have their own platform, they have the freedom to do whatever they want to do in their platforms. I don't want to be part of that platform. Yes, I'll be supporting them. It doesn't mean I don't want to support them or something. But yeah, that's off the topic of today. I've been having a monologue, and you know what a monologue is? This period of time where you just have a moment with yourself and you start thinking, like, if I get all this money, will I really be blinded and start living this crazy lifestyle where you start using Uber to go everywhere? Or if you have a car, you buy all these expensive cars, and you cannot fuel. And again, another thing is having a lifestyle that is quite really expensive. You should not be out of touch with reality. There's an interview I was listening to the other day, and I was just like, this is not the right place for me. I'm not at that level. The girl in question was saying, oh, 700 shillings can't even grab a coffee. Like, oh my god, are we living in Kenya still, or are we in London or in the United States? Like, if you're in the US and you say 700 Kenyan shillings cannot grab you a coffee, then I will understand you. Yes, it might be true. But if you're in Kenya and you're saying 700 shillings can't even grab a coffee, then I think you're out of touch with reality. Coffee just costs 10 shillings. If you come to the house and make the coffee, maybe it can come up to an upwards of 50 shillings. And quite technically good coffee. I've tasted good coffee before, and it's not different from the one I always make in my own house. So I don't understand why someone would say 700 shillings can't even grab, a coffee, unless you don't even know the price of, like, these are people who will be asked what is the price of bread, and they'll start saying it's 1,000 shillings. Yeah, that is being so outrageously out of touch with reality, which makes you so unrelatable. It makes you have this influencer insanity kind of personality, which is not really, really nice. And people won't be looking up to you anymore because you're not relating to them. How do you mean 700 shillings can't grab your coffee? And yes, you might be living that life where of you drink coffees of maybe 2,000, 3,000 shillings. Your makeup is like, I don't know, 10,000 shillings. Your outfit is 20,000 shillings. Personally, if I start buying outfits of 20,000 shillings and above, oh my god, I don't, I'll have to file for bankruptcy in less than a year, not even a year, less than 6 months. If I start buying outfits and shoes and jewelry worth more than even 5,000 shillings, I'm not even at a point where I can buy an outfit, a whole outfit for 3,000 shillings. I'm kind of still stuck with the 1,800, like 1,000, like 800, 1,000, 1,200, and the most being 1,500. If something just exceeds that, I'm out. I'm out. My budget doesn't allow me to go past that. I'm still a Mtumba baby. I still love my second-hand clothes. I still support the local market. I've never shopped in this high-end malls like LC Waikiki. Like, I've never just gone somewhere and did an outrageous shopping. Mine is always like realistic. When you look at my budget and the things that I've bought for the house, it's always realistic, on to the point. But if you're following these influencers and they start saying, oh, their makeup is 4,000 shillings, and they do this makeup every day, they go to high-end nail bars and get their nails made for, I think, 5,000 shillings, then I think you're following the wrong people. These people will influence you wrongly. You will start looking down upon yourself, while really some of them are even living fake lives. Some of them are broke. They're just depending on these brand deals, brand sponsorship. And the thing with brand sponsorships is that they give you their products for free, you review them, and you use them over a period of time. Either they give you a product for free, or they pay you to advertise with them for a certain amount of period of time, or they give you a certain affiliate link that if people click and purchase that particular product, you will earn a certain commission. If people click that link enough, you'll earn that commission to have already purchased that product. Okay, so if I have a link in my description and people go there, they use it to purchase a product, I get a certain amount of commission. If you give me an affiliate link, maybe an Amazon affiliate link or any other shop out there, you use my code, you use my link to purchase, you get something in return. And if more people do that, you will get that the influencer has spent literally nothing. Yeah, not even a single dime on that product, because they are getting commissions. Some of these are free products. They have been paid to do this. So it's not like they're doing it out of, right now I've not grown to the point where I'm being paid to advertise a certain brand, okay? If I'm advertising something, if I'm advertising this lip gloss or this earrings, it's just out of my goodwill. It's just out of the fact that the product is so good that I just want everyone to start using it, okay? It's not that I've gotten a company to sponsor me. That's because I still have like 785 subscribers. I've not grown to even 1,000 subscribers. I don't have millions of people watching my videos, and that I understand. I'm still new in the game. I started in 2024. I haven't been consistent. I've just had my camera I just had my camera the other day because I told you the other phone that I was using to shoot kind of broke down, and that's why I was advising you to use your equipment. If you have it, start using it. Right now I'm using this microphone. It's kind of not making any difference, and I also have a ring light. The ring light is good. I'm appreciative of the fact that I'm able to acquire this equipment even without being monetized, because they are cheap. You know, I can't start buying cameras that are very expensive and I don't have any guarantee that this thing will work for me. If I get monetized, probably I'll invest my money um getting a better camera, getting a better ring light, getting a better, you know, video angle, having a different background. And I sincerely feel this background is cool in itself. I've had this photo for quite some time. I'm happy with it. And I have little minimal makeup. The only makeup I have today is lip gloss and eyeshadow. I just don't feel like, if I get that money, I'll just go the influencer route where I'm using all this money to buy products that I won't even be able to use. And another thing about these influencers, obviously we'll follow them on these platforms including Instagram, and their products are very, very expensive, very outrageously expensive. Like, I don't understand why I would buy a piece of clothing, like say this brand that is like very, okay, I don't want to be sued. I don't have lawyers right now, but I don't get it why I should buy a crop top, just a crop top and a pair of leggings for 5,000 shillings or 6,000 shillings. It just doesn't make sense. Just because it's a particular brand doesn't mean I should just spend my money, waste my money there. Yes, I agree. Some people um like living like this luxury high-end lives. You want Louis Vuitton, you want Chanel bags, you want to wear Gucci only. But this is Kenya. This is a third world country. We are still developing. We are still like down there. People don't even notice if you've worn designer brands. This is not Los Angeles or France where someone will look at you and be like, yeah, that person is wearing original Louis Vuitton, or that person is wearing original Gucci, and they respect you for your designer. Some people even wear designers and they look way horrible than someone who has gone to Gikomba. So my whole point is, being an influencer doesn't mean you start, you know, treating your viewers like, you know, cash cows, and you want to use them to grab cash. No, your viewers shouldn't be your cash grab. Before you purchase this product, ask yourself, how long am I gonna use this product? If it's makeup, how long am I gonna use this makeup? You know, is it worth it for me to buy it? Can I get it somewhere else at a cheaper price? Can I get a piece of denim? Can I get this shirt somewhere else? The end goal is to, you know, cover nakedness and to be comfortable. If something else can give me that comfortability, then I'm good with it. Why should I spend my money buying very expensive stuff while really I can get the same product somewhere else? All right? Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Being an influencer doesn't mean that you have to live this expensive lifestyle, go on private jets, travel frequently. Yes, you might be traveling for businesses, but you have to understand, at some point this business kind of ends, influencing kind of ends. You have to start a stable business for you. And I understand that you want passive income, but on YouTube, there's nothing like passive income. You have to work here every day. This is like an office job, a 9 to 5 job. You wake up, you prepare your whatever you're going to tell your viewers. That's it. Yeah, start a business. You know, I don't understand why I would be paying rent of 460,000 a month, while I can just get a good house that is worth like 20,000 shillings or 30,000 shillings, a very good decent house. Why should I pay 160,000 rent? And you know, rent is not like furniture. You know, I can get a piece of furniture for 65,000, but that is just a one-time purchase. I don't have to buy furniture over and over and over again. If I buy a couch, you know, that chapter is over. If I buy a television, that chapter is over. But for rent, you have to keep on paying it. For food, you keep on eating food and buying food. Okay, so if you have this lifestyle where you are paying all this rent, somehow you're gonna be bankrupt and people will not recognize you, you know. It will be a story of, you know, from grass to grace to grass, which is really, really sad, you know. Why can't it just be the rise and reign of Lynette, you know, the rise and reign of Mungai Eve, the rise and reign of Sarah Kabu? Why must it be always the rise and fall of so and so, the rise and fall of so and so? It doesn't have to be that way. And that's why I'm seeing so very many documentaries, and it breaks my heart that such a promising company just fell because people don't know how to manage their books. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents. If you are a spendthrift like me, I would really recommend hiring a very good accountant, a very good agent, a very good manager who understands the book. If you hire an accountant, they will tell you that you're spending so much money somewhere else. They will even advise you on where to invest, where you should save your money, where you should reduce your expenditure, and that is good. If you are a spendthrift, why don't you hire a bank accountant, really a professional one at that, you know? Yeah, so that is my two. And so what do you think about this topic? Are you a person who buys things on Instagram, on Jumia and all these other platforms, or are you just like me who has to see the product physically for them to buy? And what do you think about this influencer lifestyle, this influencer insanity, where someone portrays a very high-end life that, you know, they cannot afford for a very long period of time? This is the case for some people who have not studied, who have not been in the industry for long. They come to the industry, they want and you're told, oh, we'll be paying your apartment for 5 years. After 5 years the contract is done and you're out there on the streets again. You didn't save any money when you had this contract, when you had these brand deals, and you find yourself coming here crying online. You want people to help you. Yeah, so that's my 2 and 2. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you feel like you have anything you can add, just comment down below. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Thank you for always supporting me. It's me, your girl, Engineer Lynette. If you're seeing this face for the first time, yes, you've come to the right place. This is where we give advices on very many things. Maybe tomorrow I'll be talking about this passport bros, and you will come and understand in the video that I will be shooting about this passport bros. I'm in the process of doing my research so that I don't bring out misleading information, or I misinform some of you. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. If you reached this part of the video, thank you for always subscribing. Comment down below on what you think I should be posting more, like and share. And for my returning subscribers also, thank you so much for always subscribing, and see you tomorrow, and peace.